The Panama Canal, at the crossroads of the two continents called America. Here in Panama, the canal defines everything and explains many things, including the birth and growth of the Episcopal Church.
Many of my ancestors, coming from Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, and the islands, came to Panama to be part and parcel of the construction of these magnificent tasks. They came and they brought with them their religion.
Those workers from the West Indies were part of the African diaspora, but English in language and infused with British colonial culture. They came into a nation that had been dominated for 3 centuries by Spain and the Roman Catholic Church, which still today draws people on Sunday, albeit in diminishing numbers, inside sanctuaries built during the colonial period.
The celebration of the Ethnia Negra also needs to bring to mind that we can still make contributions in this country.
Bishop Julio Murray's vibrant preaching negotiates the complex landscape of his native country with its mixture of language, race, skin color, faith, and historical forces.
The richness of the Episcopal Church, the richness of the Anglican Church in Panama is our diversity. You can step into a congregation on a celebration and you can either hear English or Spanish. Yes, there's the use of the prayer book, but also there's a lot of creativity in the way in which the service is put together, where people are engaged in the Word and sent into the world, empowered to do mission and to do ministry.
And ministry includes Hogar de las Niñas, serving 19 girls between the ages of 5 and 17, rescued from homes where they were considered at risk.
Como le acabo de decir antes, la misión del hogar es
Our mission is to protect some of the girls
que tienen algún problema,
who might have issues within their nuclear family.
Niñas desprotegidas como niñas.
Also, girls who have been abandoned, those who have been orphaned, and those who have come from poverty.
Abuso.
Also, those who have been abused and mistreated. These are the girls we take into our institution.
Hogar de las Niñas provides an opportunity for the Diocese of Panama to work with Trinity Wall Street, which is just one of several Episcopal parishes in the United States with which the Church in Panama has partnerships.
This place is very dear to almost every traveler who come here. Every year we come, we spend time with the girls, either to teach them basic English or teach them how to do friendship bracelet or cooking together.
Some of us speak fluent Spanish, some like myself speak a little, and some speak no Spanish. So a lot of it really is building a relationship with your smile, your look, your activity.
Today we've had a good day so far. We came with the intentions of painting the building, and we started out with our paint brushes and realized that we had to scrape first. So we were flexible and we decided that we'd work together to get as much work done today with the scraping so that when we come back on Monday we can finish the painting.
Hogar de las Niñas demonstrates the focus of the Episcopal Church on every part of human life, not merely what happens inside a sanctuary on Sunday. For Elba Flores de Ortiz, it's all about the girls.
Yo creo que Dios puso.
I believe God has placed me here. It is my path. It is working directly with young girls. It is a very exhausting job, but through it all, it is also very satisfying.
Across the isthmus from the capital sits Panama's second city, Colón, with ships constantly queuing up to enter the canal. Bishop Murray takes me inside Christ Church by the Sea, the second oldest non-Roman Catholic sanctuary anywhere in the Americas.
The congregation will always do the upkeep on the inside, but what has to be done was to work on the outside.
Don't let the gutted interior fool you. This 1863 building is being renovated for the 21st century, and despite the rough and tumble neighborhood around it, Christ Church is not going anywhere. It's prepared to remain part of the life of its neighbors.
I'm a people's person, and I definitely feel useful when I can identify with people and help them also realize and identify their dignity of being a human being in relationship with another human being and with God.
A few blocks away, Colegio Episcopal de Cristo serves 184 students and follows the tradition, begun by early missionaries in the global south, to include schools with its parishes. Somewhat less traditional is the work of the church at an organic farm that's part of the Promisa program.
It's about sustainable agriculture. And a lot of the farmers here, or just citizens, have learned how to farm organically. And they use the crops for their family. They're quite proud of their work.
The work on the farm has led to an evolving relationship with indigenous people, whose presence on these crossroads of the two Americas predates the Europeans, the Africans, the North Americans, and the West Indians.
Because of the whole process of mining in their territory, they were being pushed aside and pushed out. And there came a point in which the voice of the indigenous people became the cry, and they looked at the church and they said, "Do you hear our cry?"
We joined in Sunday worship at St. Christopher's in the capital as the congregation celebrated Black Ethnicity Month and the Day of Pentecost. In a reference to the scripture account in the Acts of the Apostles, Bishop Murray asked a Spanish-speaking priest to read in English, and Father Matt Hyde of Trinity Wall Street to read in Spanish.
No les dije desde el principio porque yo estaba con ustedes.
As a further example of partnership, Bishop Murray confirmed Hinara Nakos, a member of Trinity Wall Street in New York, who was in Panama serving on a mission and service team.
Y de día en día crezca en tu Espíritu Santo más y más hasta que llegue a tu reino eterno.
This is a church that makes a difference in terms of how you put together your faith and your life. This is a church with opportunity to participate. This is a church that is inviting, scarily inviting, but it's a church that moves with a tremendous faith and a tremendous hope.
Panama, especially its capital, is growing rapidly, as evidenced by the widening and ever-changing skyline. In Casco Viejo, narrow Spanish colonial streets are flanked by expensive, beautifully restored restaurants, hotels, and apartment buildings, often next door to crumbling tenements where families crowd together in poverty. And Bishop Murray believes confronting that paradox is always the work of the church.
I've been a bishop in this diocese for 12 years, and I still have a smile. There have been many challenges, but with the help of God, we can face those challenges.